This thing suddenly sprouted from the ground one morning on the 33rd of an unusually long December. All at once it grew, its twisted branches reaching upward towards the sky. It was nestled on a hill in the valley, amongst oaks and brimming birches, youthful peach, and cherry tree orchards. As you'll see, it was simply not a normal tree, with its poison peppermint sap and bark as thin as sleeves, and this is only the beginning. For the most recognizable deformity were none of these things. Attached to the branches were eyes, not leaves. No leafy green leaves to sway back and forth day and night. No, nothing of the sort, only circles of assumed sight. And to make things worse, this tree with all these eyes could still not see. Not only could this thing not see, it could not blink, leaving much opportunity for catching bits of rock and passing dirt in the whites of its eyes. And only when it was lonely enough to weep did the poor thing get to drink. With such relentless agony, it could not catch a single wink. It could only daydream about what would never be. Much beauty it would never know. There was nothing else but one thing for it to do, so right then and there it began to screech. It cried, it moaned.
A bit peculiar, isn't it?
Why does it holler so?
A most unpleasant sound, I know.
Why can't it be more like the birch or the cherry trees? You don't see them making such a commotion.
And they're more pleasant to look at, and they provide good fruits for us all to eat.
I wouldn't eat a thing off of this tree.
I do wish it would be quiet.
Hey you, stop that now. Such cruelty. Have they no respect for a living thing? By God, what a pitiful creature.
Unbeknownst to the woodcutter, his gesture of kindness only prolonged its misery, and while the other trees changed with the seasons, it stayed in its sorrowful state. In the summer it baked and burned. It chapped and bled in the winter. And let us not forget the horrors of spring.
I just don't see any use in your existing at all. It just seems like a cruel joke. It'll all be over soon, my friend. You're not making this any easier for me. Forgive me, sad soul.
And so he fled. The townspeople, unable to bear the tree's suffering, picked up their belongings and moved to another valley.
We're leaving!
Even the earth where it was plotted on was scattered away. What is the point of such unnecessary misery? Is there a point to any of these things? A small cluster of appointed clouds convened above the top of the tree, and for the first time ever, it rained salt. The tree never saw it coming.